Hi, so I just had a beautiful conversation with the soldier. He happened to be right up here in this beautiful Mitsuda. This is the top of Tzfat. He had a day off, and here he was, first time in Tzfat. So we had a nice conversation. So I told him, unfortunately, he told me he had a lot of faith before the war, but he lives in the area next to Gaza, and a lot of his friends were murdered. His teacher was abducted, and really affected his faith. In any event, we had a good conversation. But the punchline is something that I mentioned to him that I want to share with you now, because sometimes you say something, you know it, but Hashem helps you and it comes out in a way that, when you can define something and understand it, it has a tremendous power. So here's what I said, if I may quote myself, and it goes like this. This world has two movies. The first movie, it's like the Matrix. The first movie is the senses, what you take in via your senses, as well as the information, the beliefs you have, much of it which comes from your parents, your society. In fact, most of what people believe is not things that they thought of. It's things that they observed, as well as things that they heard from trusted sources. And that's 99% of what a person believes. And this week's parsha is Lech Lecha, and he says, yeah, I love Lech Lecha. Lech Lecha is go to yourself. Go to your belief. If you ever asked yourself, what do I believe? I remember once my father was very, very bright, written many books. He said to me, Zev, you have to know yourself. And I asked myself, what do I believe? I spent a year just understanding myself. Another time, I started just watching my thoughts. Thank God now I'm pretty conscious of everything that I think. You get used to it. But here's the punchline, that there's another movie. This is like taking the pill, but it's not like a bad story. It's a good story. The pill lets you understand that this world is God. There's nothing outside of God. In fact, the entire movie, the first movie, God is making you look at that in order to give you free choice. But the moment you choose to understand that He is with you, that according to science and Kabbalah, every moment He is just as present as He was in the beginning, there's no difference in His presence. His presence is absolute 100%. And because He's unlimited, He can be with each and every one of us unlimitedly. And that's what it says in the Zohar. God reacts to us as we react to Him. So if we make Him our primary, then He becomes primary in our reality. And that's why the world can contain some people that believe, some people that don't believe, somewhere in between, because God is allowing the relationship to go according to your interaction, according to your desire. So in conclusion, step into the good movie. God is with you. You are part of His reality. He is part of your reality. And together, you're always going to make a beautiful difference.